In this video, I want to show how to create a patch file that you can apply as well in a repo based on the difference between 2 points in the history of that repo. So let's start by looking at the log of this repository. This is a toy repo, and I'm right now standing on the master branch. That's where the head is pointing. And I flagged I'm pointing to two particular commits in the history of this repo between the branch from and the branch to. So all these changes is what I'm interested in creating a patch for, and then I'm going to be applying that somewhere else. For convenience, I also I also created this branch called early that points to the very beginning of the history of this repo. So a patch file is simply a git diff between 2 points in the history, but let me start by doing something that is not exactly what I want. So if I show the diff between the file, between the branch from and the branch to, what I get is this. However, I do want this change to be included. So that is the change. If I show you the change, git log, what was it? From. So if I show you the commit at from, that is what added that start here. However, as you know, I just show you the git diff from to excludes it. So instead, we want the git diff at the parent, from the parent of from and all the way to the branch to. So that does include everything that we want. So now how we do create a git patch is simply just by redirecting that to a file called, say, patch.diff, for example. I mean, it's just an arbitrary name. Any name would do. So if I do a git status now, you can see that there is this new file there. It is not all that surprising, right? So the contents of that file are just the contents of the diff. But the beautiful thing now is that we can go, say that we go to the, so we check out the branch early. If you remember, the branch early is the very beginning of this repo, has nothing on top. So now we can just apply the patch file. And if you do a status, apart from the patch file that we created, we're not interested in including the repo. It's just like a convenience. It's just the way we get what we want done. Apart from that, you also see that there is a change in the file A. So if I do a git diff with no flag, what you see is that this file A has been changed in the way that is the composition of all the changes that were made in between the branch from and the branch to. So that is it. That file patch.diff, you can just email it to someone, and someone else on the other end of the world, and they just apply it with git apply and the name of the file that they want to apply. So that's it for this short video that will help you create a patch file between 2 points in the history of a repository.